welcome along and welcome to this first look at Thornton Farm for Farming Simulator 19. This is a map originally done by OxygenDavid. It is being converted for FS19 by Steve's Mods, and yeah, it's looking pretty nice actually. Liking this, it's really good. They've got a little bit. There are a few little issues, nothing major at all. A few little alignment bits and pieces, but in general, this is looking really nice. Just looking around this yard. So this is the main yard at the center of the map, looking really nice, and yeah, it's essentially the same, I think, as the version in FS17. I don't think there are any changes that are beyond sort of that basic, or sort of the not basic is the wrong word, but the FS17 setup. Although, looking over here, is this shed I think is new. So there are some changes and some extra bits and pieces, which is quite cool. So a few bits and pieces that are updated, but essentially you're looking at a very similar layout, a very similar setup to FS17, and I like that. It's you know, it's a good, nice yard. It works really well. We've got fewer doors, I think, on some of these sheds. I'm fairly sure that many of these sheds we're sort of walking through at the moment had doors on them in FS17, but otherwise, yeah, this is nice. This is very nice. So let's head here, and we'll head up here and have a quick look at the map. So it's about I think that must be a 1x1 map. So this is a 2x2 normal size. This is this is a 1x map. You have got 38 fields by the looks of things here. Which is very nice. We've got animal dealer, we've got all the sales stuff down there, a sale point there and there as well. We've got a couple of placeables areas, I think, if it holds the same as it did in 17. So 3 actually. 3 looks like a placeable area, but at the moment it is purchasable as a field. No multiple fields other than the main area by the looks. Oh no, we've got 13 and 14 are multiple there. The forest is a nice purchasable area separately. Do we have, just looking over this, what is our smallest area we could buy? Looks like field 16 at 67,000 may be the cheapest. Oh, no. I want to zoom out a little bit. See, have a look at field 30 here. 102. No, so field 16 seems to be our smallest purchasable area at 67,000, and the most expensive one, looks to be the main yard down here. That includes fields 9 and 11 that you start with if you do this in New Farmer. I think looking at this, your best bet is probably going to be a New Farmer start. I think if you started without this, you could buy field 3 actually, and set yourself up there. We will go and have a look at that. We're going to head out up the top here, I think, and then we're going to sort of do a big U-shaped tour of this map. So let's jump in the Landy, and we'll head out to here. As I said, I do like this yard very much. It is a really well constructed yard, and I love the layout of this. And there's lots of lovely details on this map. So like the raised side there, which I always came a cropper on, and the river running beside the farm there. The farmhouse is very nice. Oh, do we still have the ghost? So one of the things that exists in FS17, because this is one of the houses that you could always walk into. Can I open the door? Oh no, the door, okay. So big difference on the previous one is this door is not openable. We do still have the ghost in the in the bookcase, and yeah, there we go. And the FS17 look of it. So it looks like we've got a few doors and things that don't work. You can't go upstairs in this. So out through here. So there are a couple of bits and pieces of that. This is still a little bit of a work in progress. I believe it is being submitted to Giants for testing this week. But yeah, it's looking really nice. The distances on this are good. Lots of really nice stuff to look at. Nothing on here that is, you know, is making me go, oh no. It's lots of really lovely memories and a really great map. Very, very happy to see this in FS19. It's one of those maps I've been looking forward to for a while, and I'm glad that that it's been able to be picked up and done. We've got the timber yard here, so we'll head into this one and have a look. And yeah, we got a little bit of grass in the shed, but otherwise nice timber sell point and good stuff around there. Oh, we do actually have a way through here and into the vehicle shop. So we've got the FS 13 vehicle shop, I think this is. Yeah, nice automatic doors, some good big placards in here. And yes, really nice. Where is the purchase point? Because in the previous version, I think it was inside the shop. Oh, hang on. Is that it there? That's it there. So, yeah. That is your... Oh, there's a little bit of a... Just a slight issue there with the doors. I don't know. It's not letting me trigger that at that point. So there does seem to be an issue with that. Is this trigger working? Yeah, that one is. So yeah, it does seem to be an issue with the purchase trigger there, unless it's somewhere in here. No. So shop trigger does seem to have an issue. Otherwise, yeah, that is. Wow, that's quite a. Oh no, this is. Okay. Ah, right. So, this is the purchase point over here. Does jump you back that way a little bit when you come out of it. So, that is the purchase point over this way. And this over here will just drive the Landy over to it. I think is the sell point. So, we should confirm this. No, it doesn't trigger. So, yeah, I'm not sure how you sell your vehicles at the moment on this map. I will pass this on to Steve. Yeah. That doesn't seem to be working at the moment, but still looking very nice. Let's head up this way, and we've got a... Ooh. We've got a sell point over here. Is that... Does that have a... So that does have a collision. So we have a bit of a issue with the sell point here that I'll pass on to. There we go. And then head up this way. And we'll go and have a look over here. And down the back. And have a look at the animal points down here. And, well, we've got Stonehenge up here, so that is still in here. I do like that. I remember Rainbow Dave having a lot of fun cutting the grass around that. Really nice bit up there. And then we'll head down around here. And this should just wind its way down the back here. Gives you a lovely view out across the farm, this. Really, really nice look out across the farm. And you sort of see how it sits down in that valley and just looks. Yeah, I love the views on this map. They are absolutely gorgeous. So we're just passing field 4 here, behind those trees. There's a really nice feeling of closeness around this map that just works well. This is 3. So this... Yeah, so in FS17, this was a placeables area. In 19, this is a grass area. But the value of this land, really, really good place for you to build a yard if you don't have access to the main yard. So if you started on New Farmer, or well, New Farmer, you would sorry, Farm Manager, you would be able to buy the main chunk and be able to start with that. Start from scratch with only 500,000, you'd have to borrow a whole load of money to get the main yard. You might be better off starting with a smaller yard. I'm gonna head up here and we'll go and have a look at the animal purchase area down the bottom, because that's where the market is. The roads on this always really nice and windy and just, yeah, as I'm saying before, it's feeling of closeness, a feeling of tightness that I always like to see in a British map, because that's how an awful lot of farms are or were while I was growing up, and yeah, just everywhere you look on this map, it's really pretty and just works so well. So Lake Region livestock purchase area, and that is yeah, that's looking really nice as well. Purchase here, I think if we come over here we should be able to, yeah, so we can choose where we're purchasing stuff for, and that works well. I think you have access to all of the animal areas when you start on this. Looking at how the map's set up, we have a look. You can see over here. Yeah, so we don't own the sheep pasture, and we've got that. The horses are down there. We're gonna have to try and go and have a look at that in a minute. But yeah, so you have access to all the animal areas when you start. We've got a car behind us. So that is something you've got on here. I'm kind of liking it with maps more and more, where that's something that when you purchase the land, you get the animal pen that goes with it. Is quite nice. But yeah, not many maps have that functionality at the moment, and I can't fault it for doing something that pretty much 99% of the maps out there do. And the fact that you do have access to them, you know, is a good thing anyway. We're coming around the bottom here. I remember, yeah, well, I think we've got a train line going through the middle of this. Is that still the case? Yeah, there's the railway line. So that goes through the middle of the map there. And should work quite nicely. But what we are after is down the bottom here. We've got our main selling area. So this side, I think you pretty much sell everything down here. It's one of those maps that does have a centralized area like that, which is not bad. Not by any means is that criticism. It is quite nice actually to have everything in one place from time to time. So we have a sell point for grain and bits down there. We have a sell point, so grain and crops down there. Sell point for, I'm guessing, wool and cotton there. Purchase point for seeds over there. I think the only criticism I think I have, and again I will pass this on, is a lot of the grass in the sheds. I'm not a huge fan of that. What we've got a sell point for around here. Bale sell point there. And round here, we've got a shed. What have we got a sell point? Oh, we've got purchase point for lime. That's nice. Liking that a lot. And then we've got our BGA here. So, sell point for manure by the looks of things there. And sell point for silage over here into the BGA. And a nice low BGA sell point there. Nice and easy to tip a trailer into that. So that is really cool. Yeah, this is beautiful, this map. It really is. Let's head back out this way. Ooh. And up and out and round. Oh, looks like. Now, something I haven't covered, but very obvious from this field here. That is alfalfa. So we do have extra crops in this. And if we have a look on the map here, yes. So alfalfa is an extra crop and rye. So we've not got the full suite of the farming agency stuff on here, but you do have alfalfa and you do have rye. So I have a feeling if you were to enable some of the basic stuff from Maize Plus, you'd have access to the alfalfa on here to be able to feed the cows and to be able to do that extra level of stuff on it, which would be quite cool. You know, that's a nice little feature. We've got a load of stuff down there. We will get to the houses and things down there in a minute, but first we're going to head up to the town and have a look at that and see how that is. It's a really nice little map, this. I think it's a best probably single player map or single farm map. So, you know, maybe 3 or 4 of you with doing a multiplayer on here would do quite well with, you know, with some smaller equipment and quite a few fields would work well for. Some nice detail in the houses down here. Liking that quite a bit. And then up here, we have got a sell point just up here. So that's the cash machine. Oh, we have Woolworths. I forgot that was on here. Where is... So we've got a sell point. Sell point down the back here. So a bit of a bumpy way to get over. But around the back here, we have a sell point on the map. But it's not something that... I'm guessing it's the pub. Because that's where it's doing it. But it's not marked is my biggest problem. So I'm guessing, my guess is then that is an egg sell point. Let's go on to here and just have a look. So, farmer's market. Okay. So what is sold at the farmer's market? At the farm, we've got 2 farmers markets, just to confuse ourselves a little bit more. Potatoes are taken at both. Eggs are taken at both. Milk is taken at both. So yeah, we've got 2 farmers markets. So let's see where that one is. That is not the one we're looking at. That is, that's the one in the middle. So we'll get to that in a minute. The other one should be right where we are. That's interesting. I think we have an issue here with naming conventions. Because if I try and click on this farmer's market, wow, that is not overly happy. But yeah, it's there. It's right outside the pub. So that's where that one is. And that's then disappeared. I think that must have been because I was driving near it. Yeah. So let's head around this way. And we're gonna go and head back down past field 23. Have a look at that as well. It's all very... You can see the... I'm trying to remember. I think this map was first in FS... It was either FS15 or FS13. I first played it in FS17. I think some of the textures on the buildings in town are beginning to show it a little bit. But down here, we've got... Where are you? The other farmers market. So that is in here. So we've got this building here, and yeah, there it is. So that one is really nicely marked. And yeah, marked well. And then we've got to head back out this way and down here. And I kind of want to... I need to get round the back of there somehow to have a look at our horse paddocks. Ah, here we go. So we have a road turning off down here to a little track And of course, a new addition for FS19, because in FS17 these didn't exist. You've got the horses and the horse area there. No gate on it. Would be one issue I have. Your horses are going to escape fairly easily. But yeah, this is the horse paddock. So there we go. Works well. I quite like that down this little road at the back here. That's quite nice. Then we'll head back down this way. And we've got field 26 down the back there. Again, some nice little houses around this back area here. I do like this little area. It's I remember farming this bit and it being yeah, a really nice bit to work on. Then this is the road that meets up from the sell points down the bottom there and sort of loops us back around. Again, lovely views as we come over this bridge and head back this way. It's a pity we've not seen the train, but I think the train, it used to be at like past or 20 past, I think the train came previously. Oh, we've got some water missing from the river. There. Yeah, the river has dried up. But this road then brings us back round this way. And brings us out back at our main farm up side here. And you've got your cow yards there. You can see where your water and everything goes. And then you come back into here. And we're back at the house. So yeah, really gorgeous looking map. A few little issues here and there, but nothing that isn't easily resolvable. And yeah, I'm liking this a lot. This is looking really nice. So let's have a look what you start with. So into our garage. And starting equipment, you get a Voltra A104 with 100 horsepower, a 6M, a 6135M John Deere with 142 horsepower, and a John Deere 8245R with 290. You also get a T560 combine, John Deere combine. That's a good size for this. I like that. You also start with a pickup. You get the Bandit 750 trailer, so that holds 39,000. That will take nearly 4 full tanks. I think if I were, what I would do if I was starting a new farm on here is lower the capacity of that, and you could get a trailer away with the trailer half that size, I think. John Deere 645 FD header. That's a nice big header. That's for the S790, so that actually doesn't fit that combine. That header is a bit big, so I'd probably downgrade that as well. You've got the Agromass POH5 plow. That's good. That's well within the horsepower of our tractors. The Colma L300 cultivator and the Staraceros 3570 as well. Yeah, all well within the capacity of our tractors. We've got an FZ30 and a bale spike for doing animal stuff. We've got the Lagoon Quattro 40 header trailer for our header, and a Sewer SB 1600 weight. So I think the only changes I think I'd make a couple of changes if I was straight in on New Farmer. I think I'd sell this tractor. I think the 8245R is probably a bit overkill for the equipment we've got. So I'd probably downgrade that to something smaller, maybe a 6R or something like that. I'd reduce the size of that trailer, and yeah, I would get the header that matches that. Matches the combine. But otherwise, yeah, liking this a lot. That's a good setup for starting on here. Really, really nice. So there we go. I'm liking this. I think a few little tweaks, and I will give some feedback to Steve on the bits that I found. Yeah, I like this a lot. It's great to see this map coming into FS19. I'm looking forward to it. I might have a play around on it, I think, and have a go. For now, though, I'm going to leave this here, which means that all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.